So hi, I'm Zena Awesome, and this is Vandar Awesome. He's sitting with our dog Zesty. He's just had, well, 2 months ago he had his brain surgery, his 5th brain surgery. Would you turn and look that way for me? Right here you can see the scar. It's healing very nicely. This was his 5th brain surgery. He went from a 1-inch hole in his brain to about a 3-inch hole in his brain. But the doctor seemed to do a really good job because we're not noticing much deficits from this surgery. But because the cancer has changed, we had to submit a new MRI to the Novacure people. They're the ones that manage the Optune system, which is the tumor treatment field. And we've got a new layout for putting his transducers on. He just finished yesterday 10 days of radiation treatment, which is his 2nd time getting radiation treatment. His first radiation treatment started in December of 2016. So now we're going to go back to using his tumor treatment field, and we believe that's going to help. So this is a lot different than the way it was before. So I've got the patterns over here to look at, and I've got to start by doing a fair amount of cutting on the first one here. I've marked it out. They come in two colors. They're all white, but they have 2 different things, the black ones and the white ones, and they each, the black and the white, go in specific places. It's the way they list them on the paperwork. So this one actually is going to require quite a bit of cutting, and if I don't do it right, when I put his last one on, it's not going to fit right. So I really hope that my understanding of all this, I've looked at the layout quite a bit, that in the past we put this on like this, but now with the new MRI and the new brain surgery he just had, it's going to go more, I'd say more conventionally, because more people have it like this. So now what I'm doing is I'm going to be looking at this picture right here, and I'm trying to line this up properly because it's slightly over to the side. It looks like right in the middle of his nose is going to go just to here. So I want that like there. So now, as you wear these, you shift them around a little bit. So if I don't get it perfectly right, that's somewhat okay, but it'll eventually come around to the right way. One of the things I really didn't like is this doesn't show where the cord is. So I have to figure out, did I want the cord on this side, or did I want to flip it and have the cord on this side? And I'm going to try it this way. So that's the black. Putting this one on. Which again is, okay, so the 2 of them are forward of the ear, and the little nib is right at where your ear comes. That one sideways enough. And of course, as you do these, you kind of get used to it. We've been doing this for years now. So lots of practice, especially since we change them every day. They say in the literature you can go 3-4 days, but we've found that it works best to do it every day. Okay, and again, so that's the picture that I need to be looking at it. Okay, lean your head forward a little. Okay, so shifted. What this does is this disrupts the reproduction of the cancer cells when they go through mitosis. The little lines that go like this for the separation of the chromosomes, it causes them to go like this. The electromagnetic, or the electricity, disrupts them, and by doing that, we end up with hopefully less cancer growing. It doesn't totally stop the cancer from growing, but I believe it helps, and actually this is one of the things that helps more than, so look back. And then the final picture that they give is the top of his head. And although it's not exactly the same, it's pretty close. So I think we did a pretty good job there. I didn't grab the machine for filming. Obviously, these have been sitting for a couple months. The company has been emailing me like every 2 weeks to verify that he's going to continue this. Last paperwork I signed, this treatment costs $21,000 a month, which is just so scary. I don't know what we'd do if it wasn't, well, we couldn't do it if it wasn't covered by insurance, that's quite clear. Not at that price. And then on this, you just plug white into white, black into black. It doesn't matter which white or which black. And some of them are really tough to plug in. And as tough as they are to plug in, you think they wouldn't come unplugged, but they do. And then this, of course, is showing the battery is good, the power is good, and the blue light means that it says TT Fields, which is the Tumor Treatment Fields. So the Tumor Treatment Fields are on. Last thing is we've got this to put the cords in. Of course, this cord layout is very different than what we had before, too. So if you have any questions about the Tumor Treatment Field, this is for treating glioblastoma. It's FDA approved. They've done like a 5-year study. We use it at the 90% rate. You have to, as a minimum, use it at 75%. That means 75% of the time it's on. But there's been other studies that show that if you use it 90% of the time, you get better results. And this can be done in conjunction with most other, like the chemo and stuff. So any chemo he takes, he can do this in addition to that. It's a little bit cumbersome because he has to carry this around with him everywhere. It's not light. I mean, it's not super heavy, but It weighs, what, a pound, pound and a half, maybe 2.
Close to 2, yeah.
Okay, so you got to carry that. You got to take batteries with you. Obviously, when we're out traveling, I have to have all the stuff to shave his head. This is one of the reasons that we got the battery and the solar panel, because these only last about 5 hours. So when we're out at night, I'd have to change him 2 times during the night, and waking up to change him, I have a hard time getting back to sleep after that. But I believe this is one of the reasons why he has lived 3 years so far. This is, with this cancer, the median time, if you can have the tumor cut out, the radiation, and the chemo. Of course, this is the first time, not where he's at now. Your life expectancy, the median time, is 14 months. So he's gone well beyond that, and we're super happy, and we're hoping we get another couple more years at least, or at least a couple more years until he needs his next surgery. So I'm Xena Awesome.
We don't need anything more at all. I'm pretty much done. That's it. I'm done.
I'm Xena Awesome. This is Vandar Awesome. And I hope you enjoy this. And please comment. Let us know what you want us to talk about. We'd be happy to try to respond.